What's good, everyone? It's me, it's Count, here with an all-new Pokemon GO video. Today I'm going to be talking about a brand new quick catch method that was discovered with the recent update, and I do think this method has a lot of game-changing implications. So if you end up enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if it's your first time here, and without further ado, let's talk about the back button trick. So the back button trick, this was something that was discovered in the recent update for Pokemon GO on Android, and unfortunately this does not work for the iPhone. I'll get more into that later. But yeah, basically what you do is that you hit the back button as soon as you catch a Pokemon and it'll skip the catch animation. So as soon as the Pokeball hits the Pokemon, you just hit the back button. It's kind of like quick catching, but it's a little bit different. You don't need to do the whole thing where you drag the Pokeball on the corner or the berry on the corner, whichever side you throw from. You don't have to hit the little icon in the corner. It's basically you just hit the back button and you're out of the animation. What this allows you to do is catch a whole bunch of Pokemon in a very short window of time. Basically, compared to the old quick catch method, it still shaves off a couple of seconds, which is insane. In fact, I was able to catch roughly 200 Pokemon in just under 1 hour, just going to different cluster spawns using this new back button trick, and it's just absolutely insane. Like the amount of Pokemon that you can catch in a short period of time, it's just nuts. Alright, let me show you guys exactly how this works. Alright, so here we go. This is basically how you do it. So you click on a Pokemon, pretty much any Pokemon, and you throw the ball, and as soon as it hits, you hit the back button, and as you can see, pretty much catch. Actually, I didn't have any research. So this is basically like the new quick catch method. You could just throw the Pokeball and then you hit the back button and it will be caught. It's pretty insane. If you can get the timing down, you could clear out cluster spawns of 20 Pokemon or more within seconds. Like, this is an insane new method. It's a lot more efficient than just using your Pokeball. It's a lot more efficient than the old quick catch method. It's just nuts, and I really am glad that they have something like this in the game right now. Now, as I mentioned before, this only works for Android phones and non-iPhone phones, and the reason for that, of course, is because you need a back button. And of course, Apple decided to remove the back button from iPhones quite a while ago. So yeah, unfortunately, iPhone users cannot utilize this trick. I don't know if that's going to create some sort of backlash. I don't think a lot of iPhone users will generally care, and I don't think a lot of Android users will generally care either. But if you do have an Android phone, you really need to utilize this trick, especially on community days. If you're out in a big cluster spawn, you can clear out that cluster spawn really quickly. I think this is a very powerful trick that you need to utilize. So what implications does this have for Pokemon GO? Well, I do think that for people who are grinding hardcore, that this will be a huge time saver. Like, if you are already going to community days and cluster spawns and quick catching, well, you can cut that catching in half with this method, and you could essentially catch a lot more Pokemon in a small period of time. So yeah, people will be able to catch more, people will be able to get more shinies, and I really think this method could vastly improve the experience for a lot of players. So even though this method is really nice for players, I can't really tell if Niantic intentionally put it into the game. Again, it only really works for Android phones. It doesn't work for iPhones at all because there is no back button. Unless they do something where they include an icon for iPhone users that allows them to back out. I don't necessarily believe this is something that's intentional. I do think that maybe Niantic will fix this in the future, but we have said something like this in the past with the quick catch method, and for practically a year they never fixed that. So who knows, maybe this is something that they're just going to leave in, and it's really something that only hardcore players will utilize anyway. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But what this does mean is that if you are going for just a lot of catches, if you're going for a lot of XP, if you're really focusing on world rankings, like with the trainer level 40 data team, like, you will absolutely need an Android phone, because like I said, this drastically increases the number of Pokemon that you can get in a short period of time. It definitely is something that hardcore players will want to utilize. But if you're playing hardcore anyway, you would spend money on a specific device. device, so yeah, I don't know if this will actually make a big change. But there you have it, everyone. This is the back button trick. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. Do you think it's a bug that Niantic will eventually fix, or do you think they intentionally left it in? I would love to know your thoughts. Are you using the back button trick? How awesome is it for you? Are you catching a lot more Pokemon than you usually are? Let me know. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. I'm Count Jinsula, and I'll catch you all later.